Looking at President Trump's spending bill, the House of Representatives is in the hot seat today. Now that the Senate has passed the bill after a day and a half of debating and negotiating to get Republican holdouts to vote yes, ending in Vice President J.D. Vance casting that tie-breaking vote. Now House Republicans are racing to deliver the president a big legislative victory before July 4th. NBC's Alice Barr has more from Washington.
This morning, the big bill back in the hands of the House with the pressure on to get it to President Trump's desk by Friday.
I think it will be easier in the House than it was in the Senate.
To meet the timeline, the House can't make any changes to the Senate version. Some members already raising objections as Speaker Mike Johnson promises to pass the president's domestic policy agenda.
We're working through that, talking to all members and all caucuses and everybody else. But we remain optimistic we're going to land this plane.
Planes posing problems of their own with stormy weather canceling flights across the country. Some House members hitting the road.
Let's go deliver on President Trump's agenda
To make it back to vote as soon as today.
We're going to drive overnight.
Including Democrats united in trying to stop what they call
this one big ugly bill that will rip health care away from millions of Americans.
It all comes after the Senate narrowly passed the bill with a tie-breaking vote from Vice President J.D. Vance.
Vice President votes in the affirmative.
All Democrats and 3 Republicans voted no, including Senator Rand Paul, who criticized a carve-out softening Medicaid cuts in Alaska to win over Senator Lisa Murkowski.
To get the vote of the Alaska senator, billions and billions and billions more were added.
My response is, I have an obligation to the people of the state of Alaska. Do I like this bill? No, because I tried to take care of Alaska's interests.
The Medicaid cuts aimed at offsetting the bill's extended Trump tax cuts, plus no tax on tips and overtime, and funding for defense and deportations. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Right now, objections in the House are split, with some fiscal conservatives concerned the bill doesn't do enough to cover its costs. It's projected to add more than $3 trillion to the deficit. There are still concerns about cuts to federal aid, with more than 11 million Americans expected to lose their health insurance.